It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you with some incredible business partners from all over the world. We have a new business partner here today from Chicago, Illinois, where I used to live. I lived all over the place, so everybody who comes on, I live there, I live there. So we do these online biz talks to give people a clear view of what we're doing in the online world and to show we're going to be there for you every step of the way, and we're not going anywhere. We're expanding worldwide and we're growing at an exponential rate. What high-end products that convert into high revenue. This online business is something like you've never seen before. You have never seen anything that pays this much per sale, that gives this much commission, is this legit and clear transparency with full support and training, and a system that runs for you 24/7, even while you sleep, and even while you travel, which is a good segue to our subject today. Our subject today is, can you take this business with you when you travel? That is our subject today. And of course you can. So we have some business partners here to testify that today. So I'm super grateful for all of these beautiful ladies coming on today. We don't have any guys on here. Not shockingly, guys are not as talkative as girls, but hey, there's a lot of their husbands that made them get into this business and they're bringing them home. So thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. And the floor is yours. Uma, if you wanted to introduce yourself quickly and tell us a little bit about the subject.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day. So, my name is Uma, and I was born in India. And currently, I live in New York, New Jersey area with my husband and my amazing 13-year-old daughter who loves to play softball. Um, what I can tell you about this business is that, yes, absolutely, you can do this business while you are traveling. And I can give you so many examples from it just over the summer. Because of this business, we had an opportunity. My family and I, we traveled to Japan and South Korea for 3 weeks. And guess what, guys? The business was running because the way this business is set up, the automated system runs amazingly 24/7. It is running. I had my phone, I have everything what I need on this. As long as you have the Wi-Fi, you are good to go. And that's exactly what I did. We had an amazing time in Japan and South Korea. We traveled all over every single day. We went to see all these beautiful, amazing shrines and temples, and we had amazing food and exploring the culture. The business was still running on its own. I was getting all these different blessings every single day while I was away from home. So you imagine not being, having that 9 to 5 or asking your boss for time off, or, just being at home. You can work from home, you can work from your backyard, you can work, anywhere. You can be on the beach and still work. This business runs. You put in an hour or two a day and it does wonders for you. I mean, the heavy lifting of this business, the 90% of the heavy lifting is already done for us. We plug in the 10%. So if you are looking for a change, I highly, highly recommend you sign up for the complimentary webinar, and you won't be sorry. And you can take this business anywhere you go. And Coach can also testify. I mean, she's in Barcelona and running this business. So we all can run this business from anywhere in the world. So that's my little testimony from me, Coach. So thank you again. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. And I bet it sounds beautiful, all those places you traveled. And I want to travel all over the world. Same. I want to visit all countries like Japan and Tokyo and, just like the movie Tokyo Drift. And, I think of all these things. Like, I want to go there. And I'm here in Barcelona, I'm here in Europe, and I'm like, London, England, um, France, Paris. I'm thinking about all the amazing places. Italy, I want to visit the Gladiator place. Okay, there's all these big monuments, right? All these huge monuments that I already have in my vision board on my phone, and it's like all these places. And now I'm here in Europe. I'm like, whoa, how did this happen? I put all these in my phone, and now I'm here. So I did this way before I came here. So it's if you work on your goals every single day and you envision it and you literally work towards it and start this business, you can have all of that and then some. Because it's going to be to a point where you're going to make so much money and you're going to think, what do I do next? Where should I put this money? I've had all those thoughts like, okay, what do I do with this big money? What do I do with this? Like, because I think about investments. I think about, building a future for my children. I think about my foundation. I think about all this. And your business runs for you in the background. Don't get me wrong, you have to work on it in the beginning, okay? You have to set yourself up. You have to have our tech team build your website and everything and send them the little messages they need to have your website created. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Uma. So Leanne, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for us and tell us about the subject. Can you take this business with you, this online business, while you travel?
Well, Georgia and Uma has already mentioned, of course you can. So anyway, just a short introduction for those who have not seen me before. I'm Lian. I'm a true-born Singaporean. I came over here 13 years ago to Canada, Toronto, to join my husband. I'm a mother of two. Actually, I'm a stay-at-home mother now. Excuse me. And now, of course, I'm also a digital entrepreneur or mompreneur. So anyway, for my experiences, I've been to, I haven't gone that far away yet. I only been to, after I became a digital entrepreneur, I went for those short staycation in Niagara Falls. I brought my laptop along because a laptop is easier to work with, And then just last week or 2 weeks ago, I went to Windsor to have overnight stay for several days at my friend's place. Again, I brought this over there. In fact, the last round, I don't know which round, I had this talk at Windsor because I brought this entire thing over there. So you see, this proves it's very easy to see whether I'm at home or not. The background is different. The background camera was blue and something. And not only that, do you know my grand coach? She lived, okay, she was in Vancouver. Then now recently she moved to Toronto because of her husband. And because they have both the couple has this goal of moving to Japan next year. And that's why they are bringing the business from Vancouver to Toronto to Japan. So you can see that it really works. And for little short trips, I'd say, like I said before, don't say long trips. So long as you're not at home, you can still bring this business along. Like I always mention, when you go outside waiting for my children to pick them up from school, or waiting, I sit in the car and there I am using my mobile. As Uma said, with a mobile, I can do anything. When you're in a restaurant waiting to be served, you can do the business. You're not at home. It's not the travel, but you're still away from your home. So it doesn't matter where you are. The bottom line is the business goes where you go. Yeah. So now, okay, like what they say, now the business for Georgia has moved together from Canada to Spain. So let's see where you want to move to. Okay, back to you, Georgia.
Thank you, beautiful. I love the way you put that because it's true. When I sit in a line at a supermarket or the kids are taking forever to eat, I go on my phone, and I check my business and I do a post. And us moms or us busy parents or busy job workers, we have to fit that little time in. Because to other people, they probably look at me like, oh, this woman's always on her phone. Like she comes to soccer practice and she's on her phone if her son is just working out. Hey, see, if my kid's working out and he's doing like his routine workout, I'm like, okay, whatever, he's working out. I'm gonna look on my phone. Like when he's playing, I'm watching, right? And when I'm, if I'm at the market, yeah, see, they all do the same. If I'm at the food store, I'm like, let me see, look at the line. Or someone's taking 50 years at something like, here in Spain, everybody's in like, you know what, just relax. So
My
I'm
husband
like,
always
okay,
complains.
yeah. I'm like,
That's
okay, let me go on my phone. You're relaxed. They're real chill here. So, and I'm Speedy Gonzalez in my head. I'm like 100 miles an hour. I'm like, this is taking too long. I got to work on my business. And that's how I succeed because my mind's going 100 miles an hour. I'm just constantly thinking, how can I grow? How can I grow? How can I grow? And you gotta do that. You gotta do that in this life. If you don't, things are gonna pass you by. And as much as I'm sometimes unorganized because I have a whole bunch of kids, I I find myself still succeeding. There's no excuse for anybody who's watching. You can do this no matter what. If you're on the go, if you're on a road trip, if you're traveling, if you're busy. We have a business partner that is a flight attendant. They're always traveling, they're always on the go, but they're constantly making money with this business. They love their job. Who wouldn't want to be a flight attendant? They love their job. Maybe, I guess, some funny things he posts, I'm like, no, people throwing up or things like he jokes about it, but he doesn't actually show it. But so I have a lot of business partners that actually love their jobs, and they do this business. They make a whole bunch of money, like firefighters. One business partner, she loves being a nurse, but she doesn't even have to work anymore. To be honest with you, she doesn't work anymore. She wants to stay home with her baby. So no matter what, you can do this. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Leon. God bless you. Let's go to Rita. Rita, how are you, girl? Oh, I think we have another business partner joining too. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject?
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Georgia. And thank you, everyone, for listening. And to those hearing us over there, thank you for joining. Well, my name is Rita. I've been in Spain for almost 20 years. I know you guys already know about that. I'm a Nigerian. Okay. And then I've been in this business I'm a newbie anyway, just 2 months. Okay. But I just want to catch up with my business partners about the topic and add to what they said. Yes, it's possible to bring this online business to anywhere. That is why it's called online business. And that is why we always say that with this business, with your Wi-Fi, just like my business partner said, Uma, that with your Wi-Fi and your good connection and your telephone mobile or laptop, you are good to go. The other day, let's say last month, I went to Madrid, okay, just to renew my passport. Could you believe that? I took my business along with me. With that, I believe if I needed to open a business like that, a business that is physical, as in I have a premise, I would never be able to do that. So this is why it's so flexible, this business. You have good connection, you have good Wi-Fi, you have mobile laptop anywhere. You can go to anywhere. You can be at anywhere. Look at now, we are doing our live and we can talk to people. You understand? We discuss our business with people not in the same place. We are discussing this. It's just exactly the same way this business works. Okay, you can have your job, okay, and still, even right now, let me just make an example. While I was working, I'm still carrying out my business. Okay, that is what the most beautiful thing about this online business. Even you can say, oh, let me be cleaning at my home, and you still have your business with you. Let me be let me be having fun with my family, and you can still have your business with you. So this is the most beautiful thing about this business, and this is the main reason also that I joined this online business. So guys, it's not about is this a scam or this? No, it is not. It's the most flexible business ever. When you are into this business, you will see how your life will change, your mentality will change, your knowledge will change, your way of thinking about life will change, because it's not just only about business, it's about your personal life. It's about how to improve your mentality. It's about how to improve your way of seeing things. And then you start view things in a positive way. Okay? So this is just all I want to add. Guys, it's possible wherever you are. Thank you very much, Miss Georgia, for giving me the mic.
Thank you, beautiful. You said it very, very clear and very straightforward. You know, this is something that is changing so many people's lives. Unfortunately, the online world has given, something like this a bad rep because there's so many scams out there. People are like lost in groups. There's no support. Literally, I was in other online businesses, like little makeup companies and everything, and there's no support. There's no support. And I remember this one group. I was like asking this person, and they're like, Google it. I'm like, I want to call them, you know what? I want to be like, you're hateful. Like, you know the answer, give it to me. And you're like this big dog. Why are you telling me to Google it for friends? And it was just like, because the answer to Googling it's going to be different than how you're training. And that's the God's honest truth. Some of the things that we do in our business, in this specific business, is we specifically train you. Like some things you can't Google. Like what we'd say, Google things that is like if you're going through a little techie thing online, right? You can't see something the way our training is showing it because your computer's different. Okay, Google it. But a lot of other things, we have to tell you. You have to look in the training, right? We have the answers. And it's that support. It's that good-heartedness. It's that understanding. Okay, this is why we're so successful, because we have the consistency, the community and the consistency. When we created this online business, we had the people in mind. We had it in mind where, all right, we have to create this system where it's user-friendly, where we can be there for these people. So we have to make coaches. We have to give the ability to make a ton of coaches and a ton of mentors. We have to give also the ability for everybody to be open to the same training. We also have to give the mic to leaders like us to teach these people on Zooms and masterminds weekly. We have to integrate everything and make it so that way everyone will have access to this incredible business. Okay, and literally to the 3 pillars of success in this business, which our workshop shows you that. And it was so intelligently, elegantly created. And it's mind-blowing how smart these people are on the back end. Okay, because they're making our business run for us. Okay, and it's all these crazy techie things. That's robotic and technology that I don't even know how it works in the online world. Okay, but it works, and it brings these people in, and they buy our products, and we make a killing. It's the truth. And honestly, when I first started, I didn't know anything about any of these sales funnels, click funnels, email campaigns. Now a problem. Like, I know what an email campaign is. It's a system. It's an automated system. When somebody literally adds their email into your system, boom, they automatically get this email campaign. It's like this robot is emailing them over and over and over until they come in, until they buy in, and boom, you get a sale. Okay, and as coaches, cut yourselves, because these are very high-end products that convert to high revenue. So they're high-end. We have to make sure that they're securely, transactioned. And all of us coaches are trained. So thank you, Rita. It's a little bit about your banking, right? You gotta be really, trained, right? And you're handling people's money, you're handling people's secure, transactions and information and identity. And that's what we do as coaches. So we have to make sure everything's very secure. And yeah, thank you, girl. So Erica, you're new, and I'm very, very happy that you're here today. Thank you for popping on. So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell me what kind of work you do. Do you have children? Do you have a family? Where do you live? Where are you from originally? And then I'll ask you about the subject. So I won't throw you off. I'll come back with the subject, but yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us your story, how you found this business.
So, hello, everyone. I'm really excited to be here on this platform. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you so much for inviting me onto this platform and participate. I am nervous. I haven't done Go Lives very much because I've been in this business for 5 months, but I've only concentrated on it for 3 or under 3 months. So I'm still fresh. And so excuse me if I just say a lot of ums. I do get nervous easily. But nonetheless, I welcome every challenge given. And this job is what gives me that thrive, that desire, that passion to push and keep going. Because I've seen the rewards that other business partners have cultivated. And so I want that for me. I want that for my family. So my name is Erica Hernandez, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I was born and raised here in Chicago. I married my husband 17 years ago, and we just moved to another town, 15 minutes from where I grew up. And Mexican American. I speak both Spanish and English fluently. And I'm so excited to be here and learn from my business partners and provide creativity and ideas to my business partners as well.
No, thank you so much.
So
You
I'm sorry.
go on.
I just did want to add, I do have a son. He's 8 years old. And when the pandemic started, he was about 5 at the time. And when the pandemic started, a lot of jobs were moving to working from home. And so at that point, when I started to juggle caring for my son and completing tasks, no, see, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's my son. So when it came down to juggling full-time work and full-time stay-at-home mom, that's where it became a struggle and a challenge for me, that I decided to convert my life to full-time mom. So I've been a stay-at-home mom since 2020. I came across this opportunity last year in 2022 of October. And during that time, my dad was sick with stage 4 cancer. So I couldn't really dive into learning more about this business at that time. But my mentor coach currently, she gave me the space to give me a chance to continue to learn about it before, I decided to be ready to embark on this journey.
I'm so sorry about that. I understand. I have a lot of business partners that it took them a while to start because of certain things, just marital problems, family problems, sickness, a death. But then when they start, it's like this somehow enriches and strengthens them unbelievably. And I've seen that even myself. I've seen that. And because our community is so amazing and you make good money in this business, it gives you like certain hope. It just makes you come out of your shell and not just to go live, because you don't have to go live if you don't want to, guys. You don't have to give your testimony. These are people that are just coming from, out of their own wanting and their own will to come testify of this business. But I've seen people change. I've seen it. There's Jasmine Jasmine Rodriguez. She's from the US too, and she's Mexican American too. Well, yes, she has a huge accent compared to you. But anyhow, I've completely seen her totally change. She's so confident. She's so strong. Angela Siegfried. She was so shy before. This girl is a powerhouse, making 5.9K a sale. Okay, there's so many people. Des, this girl is making a ton of sales coming in. She's getting buyer after buyer. And when she first started this business, she was like, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know. And through the whole first couple months, I don't know. And then all of a sudden she boomed. And it was when she came to my $3 million home in Kelowna, and we took videos and pictures and we hung out and we laughed together. And, sometimes people need that one-on-one encouragement. And this girl boomed to the top ever since. But even if we don't meet each other, we're real. We're real. We're here. And we're here to support you. And we're here to help you. And I was just talking with my business partner, Ashley Stobbe. She will still be. She's from West Kelowna too. She met me by buying my A chair in my beautiful home there in West Kelowna, and then she literally was like, "What do you do?" Like, 'cause everybody would come to this house, or anybody that would visit me or from church, are like, "What do you do? Like, how are you able to live this lifestyle, and you work from home and you have 5 kids?" And she started this business, and she just was going through a lot, and then just like I told her, I'm like, "Bro, you find some of the most amazing people here, some of those most amazing people, and you'll meet so many amazing people, but you'll cling on to maybe 3, 4 of them, like I have done. I love everyone, but there's like some of the closest ones, and it's like you really see that these people have huge impact in your life." And I was just talking with Amita before we went live. I'm like, "Listen, I'm with friends of the biggest leaders in this community, and I don't want to jeopardize my business in any way, like, so, we follow the rules, right? Because there's certain policies in this online business where we don't advertise our products on our pages, okay? If we're going to help you start the business, we're telling you about the business because it's against the policy of this huge company that we're affiliated with. And I do not want to jeopardize my business ID because I make a lot of money in this business. But you will be open to all the products, and you can sell the products in any way you want. Okay, but we're going to train you to sell them literally online in a way where people will come to you ready to buy in. You don't have to reach out to them. But anyways, I'm going so much on that subject because you will find great people. This will change your life and you will see it. I know you only been in this business for like 5 months and 3 months, like going forward with the training and stuff, but you're going to see, like, and probably here today, I guarantee you're going to connect with Rita, and I guarantee you're going to meet my business partner, Jasmine, and you're going to, going to start to come into Spanish online biz talks, and maybe you'll speak a little Spanish today, but you meet some of the most incredible people. She's from Texas, so a little bit away from Chicago, but these are not far. So why don't you continue, and now tell us about the subject. Can you run this business anywhere in the world? Can you take it while you travel?
So this business is very amazing. It's so unbelievable how flexible it is. So I haven't really traveled outside of the country or outside of the state because I did lose my dad back in March of this year. But the part where it is convenient is I'm very focused on supporting my son and raising him and helping him with school activities, extracurricular sports. Just this summer vacation, he loves soccer, so he wanted to get more involved with soccer, and that during the summer they offered camps, and these camps were either half days or they were full days. And so some of these camps weren't located in town. They were about 45 minutes away from home. So that did take me out of my office space at home. I took my cell phone with me. Luckily, I have Wi-Fi everywhere I go. And it worked out. It worked out while I waited for my son, where he finished practice for the day or whatever specific camp he was at. I worked on my phone while I was sitting in my car or while I was walking, waiting for my son. And it was so amazing just to see people inquiring about your business and receiving those inquiries, and you having that time while you're waiting for your son, you're answering inquiries. So just basic stuff like that, that was so amazing to me, that you can work from anywhere.
Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Did you want to add anything in Spanish for anybody that doesn't understand Spanish too much? I mean, sorry, English too much?
Hola, pues me llamo Erika Hernández y tengo como 3 meses trabajando en este espacio de Internet, que este negocio digital es maravilloso. Nos da mucho oportunidad de trabajar y enfocarnos en lo que nosotros queremos hacer con nuestro negocio, mientras no perdemos el tiempo con nuestras familias. Y es muy maravilloso, se los recomiendo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. God bless you.
Well, thank
How
you,
about-
Georgia, for having me here.
You're welcome. And that's amazing. You know, for you to start this business after going through something so dramatic, it's a big thing. You're strong. You're a powerful woman. I can even see it and hear it on you. I could tell you're very powerful. I'd be scared of you. I wouldn't want to get you mad. I could sense that strength in you. I could sense a
Oh
power.
my gosh.
in
Oh my
you.
gosh. No, well,
Yeah.
I want to add,
Yeah.
but you make me nervous.
No, no,
I
no.
admire your confidence.
Oh,
I
thank you.
admire your professionalism, and
Oh,
that's
thank you.
something. I do have a background in social service. I worked for 18 years, but it was getting very complicated with the big boss, and there's a lot of other things going on at the work that just made it nearly impossible for me to move forward and be able to care for my son the way I wanted to. So I do have some, business, social service, administrative background. I think maybe that's where it's coming out.
Yeah, like I feel that you're like maybe you don't see it in yourself, but just talking to you and hearing the way you speak, you're very powerful and very influential. And if you take that and you bring that to the table, amen. If you bring that to the table with this business and you brand yourself and you post, and you keep going forward, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you because you're welcome. And the world is full of just all these amazing people. And it's a shame that nobody says to them what I'm telling you. It's a shame that nobody lifts them, nobody believes in them, and then they don't believe in themselves. But here's the thing to all our viewers, you don't need anybody to believe in you. All you need is your own self to believe in you. And then you can make it happen. Right? So you have the business, you have the system, you have support. All you need to do is just focus on it and put time into it. And that's what I tell myself every day. And I tell my kids, I see the thing is you think your kids aren't listening. You think your kids aren't watching. It's just like when you take them to church. You think that they're being bad and they're not listening and everything. They're listening. They come home and they say these things about God or the kids watch what you do. Like today, my daughter, she came to me and she said, Mom, when am I gonna go to school? I'm telling her, you're not going to public school, you go to online school. This is not to bash anybody that put their kids in regular school, public school. But I'm telling her, and I'm looking at my phone, I'm doing some work, and she comes up to me. And I put my phone down and I'm like, sorry, this table's like metal. I'm like, I had to look in her eyes and I'm like, Violet, I don't want you to grow up and to have a 9 to 5 and to work like a dog and, have to work for someone and not, have freedom. Violet, mommy's an entrepreneur. Mommy makes a lot of money. Don't you want to follow your dancing career? And I start singing the money, dancing for money. And she's laughing. And I'm like, don't you want to do that? You're a dancer. She's like, yeah, I want to go to school. I'm like, I'm putting you into dance school. That's the school you're going into. That's the only public thing you're going into. Other than that, you're online school. Your time is precious. Okay, mommy is showing you how to live a freedom lifestyle and travel the world and make a ton of money with Violet. And not to be having to be told what to do every day for the rest of your life by an employer. Because that's what the school is going to teach you, Violet. I have to be totally honest. She's 8 years old, but hey, I want my kids to understand this at a young age, that That's what they're going to teach you, unfortunately, because they teach you and they train you to wake up at 8 a.m., go to a 9 to 5, come home, see your kids for an hour, put them to bed, and get up and do the same thing. It's so unfortunate. Mind you, I love all the service that so many people give me. Without them, how would the world work? Maybe robots now because the technology's taken over, but the surgeons, doctors, nurses, police officers, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, and the cashiers, thank you. But at the end of the day, I think about my children's future, and my children's future is super important to me. And if we have that power, and if we have that strength, and if we have that focused mindset, we will make an impact in the world. Okay, and that's the truth. And in your son is in soccer, tell him he can go into professional soccer. That's what I told my son. I'm like, I have a vision for you. I have a vision. And then before he was like, but I don't like soccer. I'm like, well, I had a vision because I did. It's like I seen this. Because that's what like there's a side of me where in my family we have those visions, and I seen it. I seen that vision, and I told them, listen, I seen a vision, and I seen something certain, and I know you're going to go into this. Everything I seen, this is happening, and it freaks me out. It actually freaks me out. Like I call my sister today. I'm like, all right, I'm telling her some things, and she's like, did you have a dream again? I'm like, no, I didn't have a dream. Just, be prepared, do this and do that. But I'm grateful that God gave me that vision because it made me focus on this kid. And I see a big things coming for him. And I'm able to have that time and the money and the security from this online business, and to travel into Barcelona and be somewhere where the weather's perfect for this kid studying professional soccer. And here it's not a joke. Here it's like these 14-year-old kids are being trained like 30-year-old men in Canada, or somewhere else. So this business gives you the ability. It gives you the ability to have that freedom to travel the world, to do all these amazing things. So Amita, sorry, I've been talking so much. Why don't you introduce yourself quickly and tell us a little bit about, can you bring this business anywhere?
Yeah, yes, why not? First, I want to say my name is Amita. I started looking for marketing online solution, which I found in my online digital business. This is an attraction marketing. We promote this business through social media advertising to run our business. To work online, you don't have to know too much technology, or you don't need any business experience. You can work through your laptop or iPhone from your own place, or you can, if you are if you have a good internet connection, then you can, while walking or going outside also, you can take your business with you. And this business, while you can do this business through traveling also, which can help you to change your mental status, and improve your mentality, which is good for yourself, and it generates incomes. It also generates incomes, so it have a lot of benefit. This online business have a lot of benefit which you can do through your mobile or laptop or iPhone, laptop, mobile, while from your own place, from your own desktop, from your own home, from your own place, from your own desktop, or you have to travel outside. If you have a good internet connection or Wi-Fi, then you can take this online business with you. So you must need our email address and password, which you have to send to us, so that we can show the workshop or webinar, which is a very, you don't have to give a lot of hours, or a few hours. If you watch, then you will understand this online business. So please think about it. which you can do from your own place, or you can traveling with a good internet connection through iPhone, laptop. So this is the beauty of this business, online digital business.
Thank you, beautiful. God bless you. And it's true. You know, it's something where you can bring it with you and you're still going to make an incredible income. You know, you don't have to worry that your business is going to stop because you went on a trip. There's so many people that say that. They're like, if I ask them, you know, you want to do something or how's it going? Oh, I just went on vacation, or I literally spent all my money. You know, I got to recuperate. I have to work a little bit more, or, you know, I remember this one friend. This friend had a great job. Like, this person was just accepted into, like, a few months beforehand, into this big CNN rails. This is a big railway in BC, and like British Columbia, Canada. And this person was telling us how much money they were making, like 10,000-15,000 a month. And then I remember us telling them, want to come to the movies with us? And him and his wife. It's like, no, I don't have money for the movies. I'm like, this person just told me that he's making 10,000-15,000 a month. Like, this, it's crazy that the expenses the world is causing, you know, and the high, whatever, everything going in high inflations, you need another income. You need another income. Okay? No matter what you're doing out there, always an extra source of income is going to come in handy. Okay? No matter how much money you're making. Okay? Because you never know when that job security is going to end. Because the way I see it is, there's no more job security. Okay? And this person was away a lot from their family. And to be thinking, like, oh my goodness, like, even though this person's saying they're making that much money, is going all to their home, all to the expenses. And if they go travel, or if they go on a trip here and there to their wife's family in the States, they have nothing to show anymore. It's like, I gotta recuperate. So I'll give a little bit about the subject today. So my name is Georgia, and I'm a coach, president and CEO. I've been in this business since about 4.5, almost 5 years. And I have 5 children, just like I said, and they're my life. They're my everything. I love them so dearly much. They drive me crazy sometimes, but I love them. And maybe I'll bring Erica over to put them in line. So Erica helps. So the way I see it is, time is special. And there's no literally going back on time. You lose time every day. It's very precious. Okay. And when I seen this business, I realized, wow, I can run this business and make all kinds of money and still be with my kids. Because before, I was like really, really, really always scared to leave my kids with anybody, because I had bad experiences with nannies and stuff in Toronto, Ontario. And I was like, I don't want to leave my kids no more being watched by others. And a part of me always wanted to travel the world. And in my heart, I wanted to be free. And here I am, you know, in Barcelona. Hi, Paulo. Here I am in Barcelona, and I'm free. And I did it. I made our dreams happen. I made everything possible by simply just tapping a link one day, literally adding my name and email and watching a free workshop, because I was on the other side. Where you are right now, who's watching, I was behind watching. Maybe not a video like this, honestly, but I seen a person post that, you want to make some extra money a month? I was like, of course. And I went and I watched a workshop. I was prompted to watch the workshop, and I watched the workshop, and I was like, where has this business been all my life? And not only have I been here in Barcelona since 5 months, I went to Toronto for a couple weeks where all my family is from Kelowna, West Kelowna, BC. I went to Toronto for a couple weeks. Vancouver, me and Paulo chilled, we hung out, went to Vancouver a ton of times, Abbotsford, all over BC. Honestly, we took a trip also to Okotoks, Alberta and Edmonton and Calgary, visit all my friends, and went to a big, huge mastermind meetup that would have cost like literally somebody $20,000 to just walk in there and learn what we learned, all these amazing things. So I have traveled so much. I went on cruises. I've had wonderful meetups, dinners. My children came along with me to these beautiful fancy hotels. Believe me, a lot is covered by your business because you can literally write everything off. These are business trips, business dinners, business lunches. So I'm super, super grateful for this business. You can take this anywhere with you. Just like I said, going to the market, going to the soccer place, going to travel the world, downtown Barcelona, at a beautiful cafe, a beautiful dining area, you name it, on the beach. You can take it with you. All you need is Wi-Fi or data. Okay, and even if your data is not good, because my data, I'm right now on my phone because the Wi-Fi is so horrible at times in my house. So it just shows you can do it from anywhere in the world. So thank you all, and thank you, Paulo, for joining today. How are you doing? Tell us where you're coming from, because this is a perfect subject for you.
Yeah, that's why I want to pop in. I'm actually can only stay on for a few minutes because I'm ready to head to the airport. But I'm in Sydney, Australia right now, in Bondi Junction. So yeah, I was like, this is a great topic. I should jump in and just put in my sort of little experience that I had so far with being able to use this business and travel at the same time. So it's okay if I just talk real quick, and then I have to jump off afterwards. I have to get ready.
100%, like we're pretty much done here. So go ahead.
All right. So hi, everyone. My name is Paulo Perez. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. And as I mentioned, I'm here in Sydney, Australia. I'm here partly for vacation, partly because I had to finalize my nursing registration, which was done yesterday. Oh, God, that was a bit stressful, but that was completed yesterday because my partner and I might potentially move out here sometime in the new year. So I just need to get that done. However, with the whole travel part and taking this business, while I was here since last Sunday. I was able to, complete a sale with adding a new business mentee, and so I made over 5K while I was here. So that just shows you how great it is to have this business that's portable and flexible. And because our systems, as many people mentioned, it's all automated. Our backend systems are taken care of for you. So I'm not spending hours and hours and hours every day working on the business. Rather, I spend hours and hours and hours creating content for my business. I was recording videos at the beach. I was at Bondi Beach. I recorded videos there, recorded videos in Manly as well, which is a really cool area, which is north of Sydney. I was at the zoo. I walked around the harbor area. It's so beautiful out here. So I was taking a lot of pictures. And so, yeah, that's the thing with this business is that partly one of the things with the expenses, you can write off a lot of things because my branding is travel with my whole business, so I can write off a lot of things of that. And then just creating content everywhere, because also when I traveled through Central America, we flew down to Guatemala, and then from there we drove and hired a driver to take us all the way through Costa Rica. So I was able to still run my business just on my phone. I didn't bring my laptop, just ran everything by my phone. I was getting leads, I was getting buyers. Even here, I'm getting a lot of leads and a lot of buyers because of my business and my ads that I put out. So they're either paid ads or free ads. I'm getting people who are inquiring about this business. And even with my nursing registration, I had to get an in-person interview with the lady. So it's through a Zoom video. And so we were chatting, and then she's about my age after, I found out. And so we're just chatting about how expensive it is here in Australia. And I was telling her that I keep telling all my friends that they need to look for a side hustle. And we just got chatting about my business. And I potentially got a lead because she's like, I've got other friends that are actually looking to make extra money because it's just so crazy expensive here in Australia. And so there you go. Like I wasn't afraid to talk about the business to people while I travel because our business and like our community and our system is global. That's the thing. There's no boundaries holding people back to doing this business. And I was listening earlier with like what people were saying, like Georgia, you're right. In order to be successful in this business, you have to believe in yourself. But it's also great when you have the support of others with our community because sometimes that individual doesn't see what they're capable of just at that time. And so as coaches, we can see that in people. And so I see that in a lot of my mentees as well. And for those who have stepped away from the business, come back because I know, we're all sitting in a gold mine. We have other new ways since you've left. There's other new ways that we can continue doing the business by doing free ads and then doing paid ads. We know effective ways to create paid ads as well through a lot of our masterminding as well. So a lot has changed for those who stepped away. And I've had some business colleagues reach out to me again saying that they want to get back into the business because they see the successes that people continue to have with this business. And so, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Sorry, I got to get going and shower and get ready, head to the airport, but just wanted to jump in and just share my experience so far. And if you're looking into this business, definitely watch that informational webinar because it's a lot of information that we can give you to know about the business model and the program that we're here to offer. And our business model, our community is not going away. It's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And we're going to create a lot of millionaires with our community. So yeah, I'll pass it back to you, Georgia.
Amen, all of us. And yeah, this is just like I was saying, this is one of my great friends that I've met in this business. And I always envision us, sitting by, a beautiful, crazy, multi-million-dollar house, drinking, hanging out, and just talking about our successes. I always envision that, Paulo.
Yeah.
With a few of the other business partners that we know.
We'll chat later because there's some change in plans and stuff, but we'll chat off. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and me and Paulo created this group, this Facebook group called the Earn Online Academy. Okay. And you don't want to miss this group. If you go to our links and you add your name and your email, and then you message us and tell us that you registered for free, we'll add you into this group and you can see all the amazing successes and the videos that Paulo created. I created a lot of my business partners to answer all your questions with just short little video modules that are just less than 1 minute or a minute and a half. And yeah, watch our free workshop. I hosted this one that is on the replay of my website, and it may be on the website of a few of my other business partners that you'll see. So if you see this on any of my business partners pages or anybody else's pages, it means they're able to mentor you. We have trained them to help mentor you. Remember, I told you in the beginning, we designed this business so that way we can have always each person literally given a mentor and a coach to help them every step of the way. So if you see this, they're a mentor and they can help you. So reach out to them or click the link above, add your name and email, and you'll be taken right away to the workshop replay. And then we'll send you a link to watch us live. But once you watch one workshop, you don't need to keep watching them. Your next step is to sign up, and we'll send you all the videos, the training videos explaining about the company, the products, everything. So you too can get started and travel the world with your business in your hand, literally, and at your fingertips. So thank you all. God bless you for joining. God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you on the other side. So click on that link, add your name and your email, and you will not regret it. I promise you. Bye all.